guys, it's Creative T and welcome back to my channel. We are on our way to Indiana Comic-Con. I got my baby girl in the back seat, my brother right next to me. He's filming. Thanks, bro. And yeah, we're just starting to drive now. Today is day 0, so please stay tuned for, I guess, the fun, and you can see us set up when we get there eventually in like 3 hours. So yeah, bye guys. Alright guys, so we have made it to Indiana Comic-Con, well, the convention center, and now we are making our way in, and yeah, I gotta go find the booth or a table, and then we're gonna set up. We're walking together as a nice happy little family. Got my brother and his niece, my daughter, so super cute. I look a mess, I know, but that's what happens when you drive for 4 hours. So yeah, you'll see me again setting up my table. Okay guys, so unfortunately I did not get any video of the setup, and that is basically because it did not go as planned and I didn't even have room to film, which that was kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. That's not that big of a deal. Honestly guys, this has been just a whirlwind so far. I'm getting, ooh, my finger. I'm getting very nervous about this show. I honestly do not know if like this is even gonna be worth it. Like, just my expenses alone are so high. And I just feel like I was just shooting really high for this one, and like I knew it was gonna cost a little bit, but I guess I didn't anticipate how much it's cost. And I'll definitely like post my expenses and how I did it after the weekend and stuff, but I just know that I am so nervous, and this is the biggest show I've ever done, which I knew would be a lot, but I am overwhelmed. I think I got in like way over my head. Wish me luck tomorrow. Okay guys, it is day 1 of Indiana Comic-Con and I am late. I am getting ready now, doing my makeup and all that fun stuff. And but we gotta be quick today. I'm supposed to be there at 9. It's about like 8:30 right now. So I gotta leave here soon. My hotel is about 20 minutes away. I'm a little bit nervous because, like I told you guys yesterday, things just were not going as planned. I'm feeling very, very overwhelmed. So I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. Like I said, we're gonna hope for the best. Okay guys, we have it all set up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the booth like close up in the next clip, but this is it. And we are ready to go. We have about like 20-ish minutes left, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I will say I'm a little bit nervous because there's so many people here. Like, so many artists, so many vendors. It's like, honestly, it's huge. So there's a lot of really, really talented artists. This is really cool. Like, the imposter syndrome, y'all, it's real. It is real, but hopefully my stuff's up to par. We'll see. I'll update you as we get through the day. Had to use my booth mate's booth to do the transition because I was already finished when I thought of doing it. Oops. But here's a close-up of it. Overall, I'm really happy with the way it looks. Here's the jacket. It's so pretty. My prints, memo pads, and then something new for this show was discount baggies, which I thought went really well, so I'm definitely going to make sure to do more in the future. And then you got my pins, keychains, sticker sheets, all that fun stuff. So yeah, super cute setup. If you want to know how I did it, just let me know. I feel that. That's so relatable. Okay, so we are like 3.5 hours in, and like a little disappointed. I have not made one sale yet, and that kind of sucks. It's really discouraging. And I'm for sure questioning that why I'm even here right now, but I'm gonna try to remain positive and hope that tomorrow is a lot better day. I was told that today is always really, really slow, and Fridays are normally slow, so I do understand that. But I expected to at least have like 1 or 2, like even sticker sales, like, I don't know, something, but I haven't had anything yet, so we'll see how it goes. If it's like this the rest of the day, I probably will not film again because I literally have nothing to film. So see you tomorrow. Alright guys, I know I told you that I would update again tomorrow, but it's still been very, very slow. I've made 3 sales, but I'm telling you, one of those 3, I just sold my painted jacket, and I cannot believe it. It's the first day that my jacket was sold, and they even told me that like, you should up your price, and that was crazy to hear that, because most people when they say that, they're like, oh no, I wouldn't buy that. They'll say it, but it's like, not gonna buy and stuff. And they're like, no, you're underselling yourself. So that was really cool, and I just can't believe on the day one my jacket was like bought already. So oh my god, I can't. If I can, I'm gonna put a picture of them wearing it because it's literally so cute. I love it so much. It made me so happy. So had to update you guys with that one. But that's, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day 2 of ICC, and we're running a little bit late per usual. I think that's gonna be like just the vibe of things, honestly. And yeah, so we're just gonna hope for the best. All right, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we're going through day 2 of ICC, and so far it's still slow, but it's, I don't know, I guess a little bit better than yesterday. But the coolest thing is I had someone that bought my Miles Morales print, and he got it signed by Shamik Moore. And Shamik Moore was very interested in it and thought it was so cool, and so did the staff. So I'm gonna go find him, and I don't want his autograph or anything. I mean, I would want it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just gonna go give it to him because I feel like if he liked it and the staff liked it that much, then like why not have it, you know? And I think that'd be really cool if he did have like my art in his house or wherever. Like that'd be so cool. So I don't know, we're gonna go find him. Hopefully they let me just give it to him. I'm sure there's gonna be like a really long line. I don't know, come with me, guys. Okay, so quick update. I did give him the print. They did let me do it. His line was so long. He was definitely really busy signing autographs and meeting fans and stuff. So I didn't see his reaction or anything, but I hope he likes it. And I just hope it puts a smile on his face since he's like doing a whole bunch of just stuff today. And just a nice little token of my appreciation. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I decided to transition to a time-lapse video of my Zuko piece so that you didn't have to stare at my face the entire video. Unfortunately, I did not get a lot of content filmed because there was just so much downtime, and overall it was a very slow event. I'm just going to give you my thoughts of how I think things went, what I think I learned, and then I'm going to give you like the total cost of everything, what the profit or not profit was, and all that kind of fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do now while I just play this video of this time lapse. That way you guys get something interesting to look at. So I think we're going to start with my honest thoughts of the convention. For starters, I just want to say that I thought it was ran very smoothly. Everything was very easy to figure out. It was easy to get there. It was easy to figure out where your booth was set up, all that kind of fun stuff. So like that was awesome. The information packet that was sent out, so much detail, so much information. So overall, I think like the showrunners did a really good job of making sure everything ran smoothly for their vendors and artists. So 10 out of 10 there. Now, one of the things that was a little disappointing was the amount of vendors and artists there. And I know that there was a change from last year's show to this year's show where they expanded their artist alley and vendor alley. And so, like, that's great for attendees, and that's great if you have enough attendees coming in. But the issue was that they had, like, the same amount of attendees from the year before, or maybe, like, a little bit more, but it wasn't a significant enough difference to accommodate for all of the artists and vendors that they added. So, therefore, there was just so much competition, and the sales did not obviously equal two things, you know. I do want to say, though, that, like, in hindsight, like, looking around at everyone else and what they were doing, I did notice that my art was a little bit under par, and maybe it's the imposter syndrome speaking. I don't know. Like, I think my art is good, so don't get me wrong there, but I did notice that there were just so many great artists, and so when there's so many, like, other, like, really, really, really good ones, like, why would they spend the time at, like, my booth, you know? I do want to say that, like, guys, everyone that came to my booth, like, literally, you guys were amazing, and I loved you, and I loved talking with you guys. Thank you so much for buying my art and supporting my art. This is just me, like, kind of seeing how, like, things went after I've had time to process everything. And generally, I do think that I was in a little bit over my head. Like, I think I overestimated like like how good my art is, basically. And I think I needed to kind of take a step back a little bit, in my opinion, and hone my skills some more before I do like a really, really big show like this again in the future. And I think one of the things that I learned about with this convention is just because there's going to be a lot of people there, because like I said before, at least I think I said it in the video somewhere, this is the biggest convention that I've ever done. The amount of attendees does not equal to the amount of sales that you're going to get. And I definitely made that mistake thinking it was going to be super busy, and I made so much product. I bought so much product just to make sure that like I didn't run out, you know? And so I definitely did like too much for this show. I think this show honestly was better for people that wanted to get like autographs and pictures and stuff like that, because they had people like Hayden Christensen there. Like, people that want to go see Hayden Christensen, they're not spending time in the Artist Alley area. They might walk around, but they got to save their money for the big autographs, you know? So I think that was like the reason why I brought in so many people, was because those people gravitated towards getting their autographs or pictures taken with the celebrities, which I mean, I completely understand. Like, there was a lot of big name people there. And so that's one of the things that I learned, was that if there's going to be a lot of big name people there, I don't know if it's for every show, guys. I don't. But from this experience, I'm going to gamble that most people are going to be spending their money with the celebrities and not the artists in the vendor alley. Other than that, the other thing that I didn't really like, and like this has nothing to do with like the showrunners or like the show itself, but every event that I've ever been to, everyone was so nice, and everyone was always about like talking and doing art trades and just different things like that. Like, it was so great to have a conversations with different artists and just getting to meet different people, and that has always been the best part of shows. And I gotta say, for this convention, I don't know if it was just because everyone was down because sales were down, but people were not as friendly as I have experienced in the past. And so, and then that's not to say that people were mean, like they weren't, but there were a couple people that I've tried to talk to who would literally just ignore me. And I was kind of like, oof, okay, well, this kind of stinks. Like, I'm just trying to make some friends and trying to talk to people. And so that was a little disappointing, because even if like a con is like going bad, it's nice to be able to like chit chat with people, because then it makes it a little bit better, because you're getting the like the interaction piece, and you're getting good interactions with like other people, and you're able to chit chat and just have some fun and all kind of just relate and bond together. I gotta say, I did not find that at this show, though I will say that a couple of people that I did talk to and make connections with, they were amazing. Like, my two booth mates were so awesome, and I absolutely loved talking to them, and like it was great being able to work next to them, you know. And so I will say overall, like, not bad, but if I had to rate it, we're gonna go with like sociability. It was about like a 6 out of 10 for me, 6 or 7 out of 10. We're gonna go with 6 out of 10. So I want to preface this by saying I did make the most money that I've ever made at a convention, which is really cool. At Anime Midwest, there was about 15,000 attendees, and I made about $500. This one, I made $600 in total, so that's our starting point, which is awesome. But in the same breath, I lost a lot of money because of the traveling expenses, and the booth fee was very, very high. And so, well, by very high, I mean, it's the highest one I've paid so far. And so I did learn a couple things like that in hindsight. I think I'm going to stick to more local events or things where I don't have to use a hotel, because that's kind of what ate up everything. So with the booth fee and like the extra helper fee was about $450 there, and then my hotel was $500. So if you subtract all of that from 602, I am left with negative 348. So we're at about minus 350, which is kind of rough, and it kind of stinks, but it's fine. I learned a lot, and I actually have a bunch of things that I think I might want to change, so I might make another video of like what I learned from this convention and how to move forward. If you're interested in that, let me know. Drop it down in the comments what you'd like to see. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.